A couple of damsels in distress. I am Milton, son of a carpenter. My dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter. I get to make parables, and this is my Tommy parable series. About Tommy, the no-arm Chinese fella. How'd he get to be missing both arms? Brown-nosing. They love blind obedience in the Orient. The Oriental streets of Chinese unseen business. Arfix. And Wu, his boss, Tommy's boss, gave him a test of loyalty, gave him a management test, told him to stick his right arm into a wood chipper. And Tommy slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper. He's always been blindly obedient. Lefty saw what was going on with Righty, was of course surprised and jumped off. Tommy was breaking the agreement. They tote stuff, they zip up, they button up, they hitchhike, they give the finger, they wave, they do the nasty stuff, they wipe butts, they pick noses, and in return Tommy doesn't chip them up. Righty himself wrote up the agreement before he got chipped up. Lefty wasn't about to let that happen to him. He jumped off. Got a nice hand modeling career going on. He goes to Vegas. He's very good at the one-armed bandit. He's doing well, a whole lot better than stupid, as he calls him. Tommy, however, even though he lost both his arms, he got a promotion at work. It was a loyalty test. It was a management test. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around. He won his girlfriend's heart. He's always been scaly. He always talks with a lisp. He likes to stick his tongue out a lot. He's Chinese. And ever since he lost both arms, he does a very mean snake dance. He snaked his way at the Snake Pit, popular dance club here in LA. Snaked his way in between Rhea and whoever she was dancing with. Been there ever since. This occurs on their day off. Rhea wanted to go visit her mom. And Tommy, was a little reluctant. But she just started talking about how they're going to get married. And he said, okay, let's go see your mom. Yes, he went to a masquerade party with Tommy once. Put some earplugs in his ears and pinched his back, and he opened up his mouth. And yes, he proposed to herself. Got it on video. She's going to hold it to him. Hold him to it. But anyway, back to their trip to see mom. They get a flat tire. And Rhea says, well, we'll just call like AAA or a gas station or something. And they'll come help us out. And Tommy, he says, no way, we're not going to spend good money. Oh, you should check out the parable video on Instagram I made earlier. It really shows up. Now let me read it to you. Yeah, I know, they make me look cool. Melton's imagery can make you look cool too. And so Tommy and Rhea, they get out the jack. And Tommy, he always got to use his mouth or his legs. He does a combination of the two, and he gets the jack, jacked up. Yeah, check out that parable about the Paper Chronicles and the Big Fives. No, not one Flight 93 check. The Paper Chronicles are about. Let me read the text of my funny image here. Son, you will get your blue eyes back. Very readable. Even when I bet even with high-tech toys, you know what that says. You can read it. Son, you will get your blue eyes back. And when Dad asked me that, told me that back, growing up, I said, Dad, I had blue eyes? And Dad would say, yes, son, You'll get your memory back too. He'd always sigh in between that. And yeah, sure enough, my eyes changing. Slowly but surely. Yeah, it's the same high-tech toys that Untitled. 3 of my videos last night, my parable videos, as I went to post, because they don't like the light as I do my tabletop imagery, so I had to retitle. Not only were the low-def stuff, but the high-def stuff as well. So, yeah, they're very worried about one man working alone. His funny stories and pretty pictures. So what do, guys? You tear down the Great Wall of Evil. That has just me and all my images and my videos that you can find at daffodiddly.blogspot.com. Let's see if this shows up. All right. Those of you with decent camera equipment, or at least this is a very good camera. It made videos. It does make videos, take photos of this very well. Those of you with decent cameras, do what I say to do with the Fig 5s. Post and repost. Now, 1 Flight 93 check and over 9 years of asking. Once again, that's very readable as well. Now, 1 Flight 93 check and 9 years of asking. No certified mail, no non-certified mail. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Folks are very worried about one man and his funny stories and pretty pictures. Yeah, they might just think I'm Jesus. The Great Wall of Evil. Remember, the Papal Chronicles is my funny stuff about how the popes, through different generations of popes, keep track of the Son of God from Mary, through different generations of the Son of God from Mary. And there's, yeah, of course, you know how the popes go from one generation. There's some smoke and there's a new one. But the Son of God from Mary goes from generation to generation one of two ways, either becoming that short, handsome, bald guy again, in which case it's hard. You have to reach back into the light and pull out those memories and all of that. And it's, you also go growing a new body on site. Oh, I'll show you my eyes. Going from brown to blue. As I tell you about my Tami parable and then do my sugar check, let's switch things up. Remember, they're worried as hell about that. So those of you can, you print out those high-def photos. For nice flash drive labels, there are 20,000 examples of Melton's work with just me in it, the Great Wall of Chinese evil around me. Print it out, make those extremely high-def videos. Sharp and clear as they are, as I with my changing eyes can see it. And you pass them along to the world. Remember, post and repost those big 5s, which were a little hazier than the other 2 flash drive labels. Those on the right there, the eye on the right, the big eye there, is almost completely brown 9 years ago. One on the left here is about 5 years old, excuse me. And you can see the smaller, browner circles around them. Oh, am I even pointing to there? There we go. Smaller, browner circles out here, slowly but surely disappearing, especially since I started taking my vitamins again about less than a year ago. And now the eyes with the sunlight, not as much anymore, or at least not as much as I can get on video. And certainly with the glass, I catch the light. The brown part looks a little raised in there, and you can see that outer circle of brown's gone. The blue eye's growing in through and around. We have grown a whole new body, God, to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. The new eyes are bigger, and you could see that in the 5-year-old photo. And yeah, slowly but surely, eyes are growing anew. Very painful with the muscles. That's why I'm in the wheelchair. Just our basic biology from high school, college. blue-eyed DNA's got to take over brown-eyed DNA. Very painful with the muscles. Oh, I was trying to make the video. Oh yeah, check out the video on hopefully on my YouTube soon, unless they just untitle everything I just did again. So I have to, one man working on do a whole other stuff. When they do that, guys, they're screaming at you. All of you out there who know, you must be a part of Jesus' immaculate house, those 1,000 points of light to be built. Once you tear down the great wall of Chinese evil around me, that has just me and all that imagery, and has just me, has no one reaching me in 9 years with that Flight 93 check, that 9/11 Flight 93 check. What's a 9/11 Flight 93 check that you trying to call me? You can't reach me right now. You have no idea when else your phone won't be allowed to work. And why? Maybe you're not the big name in your business. Maybe you're a Christian. They just placed someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world with the help of, that rich Mormon guy, Romney. They staged that event. You can't reach me right now to tell me what you believe. That's religious censorship. So was 9/11. That attack from the outside, and so was placing Hussein, guys, in the highest office in the world. I don't care if you agree with everything that Hussein did that you know about. Didn't look right, wasn't right. They had a lot of other choices to choose from. They chose that. They're sending a message to America and the world. So make that video of Americans Hijack Lifelines, and yes, that reminds me to mention those 9/11. You probably saw it in there, the Flight 93 check Mormons. When you see them praying on your neighborhood, Preying, you see them praying on your neighborhood, like Kleenex for the blood. Your mom's neighborhood, your grandma's neighborhood, casing neighborhoods coast to coast in America. You see them doing that? You wallpaper your neighborhood with those big 5s. 9 cents if you get a good deal online, or if you get it in person, you don't have to pay shipping. 20 cents tops, maybe more than that, but you gotta shop around. You wallpaper your neighborhood with those Mormon 93 checks, and you ask them. I just checked out Milton's latest call log video. I hope to get it up there on youtube.com/DNFD series. Some of you out there, 357, can get the actual phone records. I tell you to make videos of the police station's phone as you try to call me. 424-229-4140. You can't reach me now. You have no idea how many in your cities and neighborhoods all across America can't reach you in a timely fashion, and you know that, well, I'll just put these together. You can use any of my images for this. You just got to know how to do it. You know that those 9 years of me asking for a 93 check without that being news, it's going to be just as newsworthy if your people and your citizens, those you protect, are unable to reach you. So you make that video. You post that video. We the people must be the reporters. Post and repost those 5s. Worldwide, across America in particular. Tell everyone, check and post in 5. Find a good 93 check video I've made a lot of them. Go to ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. Don't forget the www up front. And check it out. Check out all those 93 checks. Some had the old number before 2014. Because of the Great Wall of Evil, I had no friends. All I have for family is a personal knife in the back. And when I ended up in the hospital, I lost my phone. At least I lost the 0911 number, in case you see some of that in the old YouTubes there. So, yeah, as soon as I spent 70 plus days, look for the stigmata wounds photos on those YouTubes. And yeah, lost 80 pounds, had those genetic wounds. You can see what I mean. If you look at them, genetic like the eyes. And yeah, unlike my ankle biter wound, for example, started as a circle, solid circle, then morphed into what looks like a bite mark. Genetic wounds, medical research being passed by, the same as what I just showed you with my eyes, is medical research being passed by. Check out those. You found a nice 93 check video you like, download it. Look for them on those things I showed you that were hazed over by high-tech toys. You don't believe that? Pick up your phone, see some high-tech toys affecting your family's lifeline. 424-229-4140. Make a video of that. You don't believe a word I say in these videos. You can document America's high-tech lifelines with a simple video of your hijack call to me. Do that. Come see me in person. Tear down the great wall of evil that is screaming at you. Come tear down this wall. Be one of those 1,000 disciples going out worldwide to build Jesus' immaculate house. Those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and present to greatness with. What do those places need besides truth? That's what Jesus' house is built on. Ask any priest or nun. They'll tell you that. What do those places need? Call me up to tell me and see the same kind of religious censorship that is hijacking America's lifelines. See it conducting that religious censorship with your lifelines. Yes. 424-229-4140. Make that video, post that video. Come see me. Tell me about that saint I could be designing imagery around. If you could reach me by phone, tell me they're a nice saint to design imagery around. See that religious censorship? Make that video, post that video. Yeah, most of us, most of you aren't into that, religious kind of stuff. You won't tell that bright light. But you want that lifeline to work. We want your family's lifeline to work. Make a video. And as I say often, because every once in a while the hatred noise from the cops apartment down below, California cops. I call it the Muslim, Mormon, African American. From what I've seen go in and out, not necessarily the one man who's supposed to be living there. Highlight on the Mormons lately because it's religious censorship, and if you know my phrase that is the most overheard thing, one of the most overheard things around me, we can't do anything about that, they're Mormons. You don't have to believe any of my street stuff, my unseen business stuff. All you have to believe is that phone in your hand as you make a video of someone else's phone being hijacked. That's matter of fact. That's your timestamp on your phone, that's your number dial. If you called me in the past 6 months between Thanksgiving and today, and you're not there, think about you not being there when you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and yes, it not being used. We must stop those folks who have attacked us from the outside and are attacking us from the inside. Do that. Make that video, post that video. Post and repost those 5s telling everyone how to check and post in 5. Oh, there's that big eye. Once again, the browner kind of outer circle is now gone. The doctors I have, like USC Keck Medical, LSC USC Keck Medical. Oh, there's a DVD logo, I think. They can reach me by phone. Dr. Meads down the street can reach me by phone. But, yeah, they can't talk about the eyes. What you can see in my videos. Oh, come see me in person. I'll stand out and lighten my eyes in person for you. You can. But make that video with your phone. Now back to Tommy. It's already up to 19 minutes. I got to finish up quick. I got other stuff to do. Tommy, he jacks up the car. He tries to work on the lug nuts, and all he's got is, his mouth. And he tries and he tries. He's working that lug nut, and he can't get it off. It's rusted, on there, and he gets so angry he's cussing in Chinese, and he kicks the car. And then he's just jumping up and down. He'd be holding that foot and jumping up and down, but yeah, he fed his arm into the wood chip. The other one jumped off. My fun Tommy cartoon to get you to pick up your phone and see very real life religious censorship. Do that. Document it. But luckily, some lumberjacks happened by. And as they told Rhea, we can never resist some damsels in distress. And she says he's a guy. He's my armless boyfriend. Yeah, Chinese. They all look like girls. And so the lumberjacks on their way to do some lumberjacking. You know, they had nothing. They just spun that thing around and took those lug nuts off, put that new tire on, and that night Tommy complained. He was sitting, he had a headache. You try opening some lug nuts with your mouth and not get a headache. He sat there, cussing on the couch for a long time watching the Three Stooges as Rhea cooked some cat, Orientals. And they like cats and dogs, not as pets, as dinner. Ask him if they're honest, they'll tell you. Oh, maybe I bet that'd make a good flash drive later. Remember to make those. Whenever I see something like that, and it's bizarre as anything. Maybe it's because I don't think it, because I was looking at it to begin with, it was sharp as anything, and it went like that. The other side, I like this because I can see the handsome bald guy, but the other side might have a higher definition, but I doubt it. In fact, I know it. I saw that to begin with, and then it hazed over. Make those videos yourself, and remember to post and repost those files, and Tommy will complain that the cat. Oh, don't write me letters, guys. It's the Orientals. If you do write me letters, make a video of those letters. Not one bit of 93 check about the Osama rumor that Obama is Osama's son. Not one bit of mail about these 93 checks for over 9 years and not getting one. Make that video, post that video. And, if you can reach those 20,000 plus of these things, graphic art photos, I've cut the ads off and worn it. You don't have to wear it. You can just put it on your nightstand, your tabletop. You can reach those sites. One, make a video of that to show others that they can reach those sites, and burn some DVDs. 2 DVDs will cover the imagery. Burn others for your favorite parables. And those Big 5 93 check videos, as well as they're included in the 2 DVDs worth of imagery. Hand it out at your next party. Tell everyone to post and repost those vibes. It's about our lifeline. Call me up in front of network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. Oh, that'll give you a good look at that in the sun. Why aren't you covering that? Everything is fake news. To me, you can tell them, compared to my family's lifeline not working and not knowing when else it won't be allowed to work, make that video, post that video. Whoever's in that news, network news chair, and the unknown reporters as well in your neighborhood, make that video, post that video. Burn some DVDs of my parable videos, and my imagery. Come see me in person, have Will travel, show me the perfect place to build. Jesus is immaculate house, the best people to start building with. Tear down the Great Wall of People, has just me and all these videos, and has a whole lot of them worried of the Great Wall of Evil. About one man working alone, I swear, every damn day. 3/4 of my day is wasted by the high-tech toys I just described. I'm titling 3 videos, so I have to go in and waste another hour finding them all, retitle them all, retitle them on YouTube after I posted. Come see me, have Will travel, show me the perfect place to build. Let's get started. Building a better world.